I think it's great when you speak to someone and they're locked into a way of thinking, or they're seeing something from one particular perspective only. And just by showing them different perspectives on how they can look at things, you can see the light bulb going on in their minds.
Taking them from sort of a state of unconsciousness to a state of, I want to change something, that's big.
If you have leaders with huge personal power, which means people follow them because of who they are, not because of their title or the size of their office, that tends to outweigh the guy next door who's going to offer them some more money.
They're leading through influence versus leading through control. Leading because they have a sense of purpose that goes beyond themselves.
That inspires people to want to trust them, which ultimately inspires people to want to follow them.
Many, many years ago, I realized that it's actually very difficult to create any kind of fundamental change inside organizations unless you're able to connect to individuals, and particularly leaders at all levels.
Unless it means something to each and every individual, they will take it as a job. They'll be cogs in the system, and they'll do the bare minimum to get their paycheck.
Organizations only change when you have leaders who are willing to change in order to role model the right behaviors and habits that are necessary to help that organization shift.
I call it positive deviance. You know, how do you be a force for good, a positive deviance in the organization that is infectious, that everybody else wants to be around?
We're willing to have the hard conversation. We're willing to engage in those difficult conversations and point out and challenge those things that an organization or individual leaders may not be willing to challenge themselves with. And when we do that, it creates the conversations and ultimately the decisions that they need to make and that will lead to a successful transformation.
You know, we wait until somebody's achieved a certain title or a certain level in their career, and the reality is that in a lot of those cases, if you start trying to develop leadership qualities then, it's sort of too late.
We really truly want to be your personal advisory board for life.
That's a way of doing exactly what I love and exactly what I believe I'm put on the planet to do. It takes a leap of faith, but it generally seems to work that way. So we try to run the business that way and focus more on doing the right things that are going to create value and really allow the invisible hand of the market to figure the rest out for us.